Hey everybody, it's the RedTech here today with a live stream for a change. So I'm going to just try something new. I'm going to put something out there. I just am going to jump around the internet. Let's talk about some tech stuff if you're actually watching this, and I don't even think anybody will, but we're going to try it anyway. I've got my live chat open. You're free to do whatever you want. Just say some stuff in the chat. So we're going to start today by talking about the new processors and architectures that are entering the enthusiast processor and space in the market. So AMD has said that they're going to release the new processors that have 16 cores and 32 bloody threads. 32 threads on a processor, like that's wow. Look, let's have a look. Let's see what we can find. AMD 16 core 30 something processor. Let's see what they're saying. So they're calling it the Threadripper series of CPUs. My internet's being a dick right now, so it's just going to be a little slow. Actually, let me just lower the latency on OBS here, right? Let's go try it like that. Right, so according to, well, here, we got a 16-core, 32-thread CPU, take on Intel in one of its key markets. So currently, Intel is charging, like, heaps. So we're talking $1,700 for a processor that's not really going to be worth it in the end. Like, it's like, what are you gonna do? It's like a processor. It's $1,700 and it's not even going to compete with this. They're going to need to kind of knock it down a bit. And if Intel's only expecting a 12-core i9 chip, that's just not good enough. So that's gonna be a problem. So we don't know anything else about these processors. We don't know pricing. We don't know any of that. But we're hoping that soon maybe we'll get something, Computex or something, some computer carnival or something release thing is gonna happen in the States soon. So look to Linus Tech Tips and stuff to give you coverage on that. But basically, the way I see it is it's a little bit of a bump to the i7 range. They're taking the X series, the extreme series of the i7s, and they're just throwing them onto, well, pretty much anything they can get. Pretty much. And that's just a little bit. Ooh. Lol. Hold on a second, guys. You may be experiencing some issues because I've actually left my recording or streaming software in 4K, and it's not liking that too much because my internet connection cannot handle 4K streaming. It can handle 4K uploading, but that's about it. Also, AMD seems to be holding up pretty well in the market right now, because if we go AMD 500 series GPUs, let's see what we know about these, because I know AMD's working on the RX 500 series. I mean, they might even have them released, the Radeon RX 500 series. So we can go have a look at that. So basically, what this is looking at is it's a upgrade or refresh to the current 400 series of graphics cards that AMD currently has. I don't have much personal experience. My old laptop had some Radeon graphics in it, but they were really old, like probably about 6 or 7 years old now. So I can't really compare it to anything here. I know my friend Lexon, he has a RX 470 in his computer. I know that handles games and rendering and stuff pretty well for a pretty budget, really good build. So hopefully with the 500 series, we're getting something even more, like something not so much more, but just a little bit more to kind of keep it moving and stuff. Like, just something that people can use, something better to work on, and my antivirus found something. But let's ignore that right now. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was the iPhone 8. I know this is a worn topic already. It's not even September yet. We're nowhere near September yet. We're nowhere near the release date or the announcement date. And I'm going to talk about it anyway. So if we go look up at the iPhone 8, you've got your final design revealed in leak. And I can guarantee you it's not the final design. Okay. So let's put it this way. I want to say that the iPhone 8, we expect so much from it, yet we're going to get so little. I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's going to annoy the fuck out of people, but the iPhone 8 is going to severely let people down yet again, because it's just, they want curved screens, they want embedded fingerprint scanner. Maybe Apple will figure out a way to do it someday, but I don't think the iPhone 8 is where you're going to get everything you want, because it's just not there. The technology's not there. Samsung's on the right track. Apple's way behind. Apple always releases the newest features about 2-3 years after Samsung does it. Waterproofing, S5, iPhone 7, there's a bit of a generation difference there, a bit of a year difference that Apple failed to catch up on. But, speaking of that, I've run out of things to say. But I'm going to come up with some on the spot right now, after this ad. Okay, so basically, you've got the iPhone 7 and the 7S and all that, and it's just, I don't know. Apple is losing money, and they are in a little bit of strife here in Australia, but I think they'll work through it. As much as I don't like the pricing of their products aren't too shit. So, I mean, it's not terrible. It's okay. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm really not too sure. Hold on, I'm just messing around, really. I actually want to just figure out how I can do this. I don't actually know. I'm just actually messing around with the live stream stuff. This is the first time I've done a live stream, so I'm getting used to all the memes and the technicalities that come along with it. I don't even know if this is really gonna work for me. But another thing is the whole 4K craze. I'm not too sure about it. Like, yeah, you get 4K content, and it's great, and it's awesome, and it does stuff, but I just don't think it's necessary yet. If you can afford a PS4 Pro, then it's necessary. Like, if you can get a PS4 Pro, then maybe get a 4K TV. But if you don't have a PS4 Pro, then I'm not sure if it's such a good idea to get a 4K TV, because like, you're not going to hit advantages. I got a PS4, I got a 1080p 42-inch TV here in my room here, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what's well, that is what you should be using with a PS4, and it's still great. I mean, you sit in your bed and it's, say, 3-4 meters away from you. It's like you're not going to really notice the benefits of 4K at that distance. Maybe if you're sitting, say, 2.5-3 meters, most 3 meters, just that's where you'll be kinda noticing some differences, sharper image quality, that sort of stuffies. On the other hand, I need some video ideas, so if you guys have got any ideas that you may want to let me know, then yeah, I'd be more than happy to kind of, hear them out. Just some tech ideas. Maybe I can do some really cheap, maybe $50, $100 build things where I go around try and buy some second-hand parts and see if what I can throw together. I think that's definitely within the criteria and the what I am able to do right now at this size of a YouTube channel. So yeah, that's also, just because I want to be a meme, I'm going to shout out Domenico Forgione. He's in my science class, and he's a pretty good kid. So, I mean, I got 2 people watching. I mean, that's not bad for a first stream, I guess. But, hey, no, I could just talk about whatever pretty much right now. But, yeah, I know at some point I might do a importance of cable management stuff, maybe. Because I've just spent, like, my whole of the other night just trying to organize some server cables and stuff. I'm probably going to end up doing a video on that because, like, that needs to be covered. It's like, guys, cable management is important. It may not affect the functionality or the performance of your setup that much, but oh man, if you ever need to do something, it's like it's going to be a pain in the bloody ass to try and kind of, do it when you got your cables all in a mess. So I'll probably do a video on that. I'm going to be covering some emulators and stuff. Dolphin emulator, I might do a video on that, but I really need to start getting into the kind of schedule of things again and start uploading more regularly, that sort of stuff, because I've noticed my uploads have been slacking because of issues that I've had to deal with. But basically, I'm all good. Like, yeah, I just need to start getting into the roller things again. Maybe get a camera thing. I can put a face cam up or something. And yeah, you know what? If I can be bothered, I may even put up a video tonight. Don't quote me on that because that's going to be hard to do. But it's a possibility. And I'm willing to give it a shot. And I'm sorry if the stream is kind of blurry. It's just something that happened because I've accidentally set my recording settings to 4K, which is not going to work for me. At least not on this internet connection. I would do a speed test right now, but then you would know my IP address, and some of you out sneaky people might try and hack me, and that's not allowed, ever. So, I guess that's probably where I'm going to end this live stream, because I've run out of things to live stream about. So, unless you guys want to ask some questions right now in the live chat, I'm going to give you, say, 30 seconds, and then if I don't have anything to talk about, then I'm going to clock off the live stream. How about that? So, I'm going to set a timer. Probably. But, yeah. The whole ransomware thing that's going around, I suppose I could talk about that. So, this whole ransomware thing that's going around, it's, guys, I can't stress it enough. If you want to be safe, update your computers. You shouldn't even be running Windows XP, but if you are by some odd chance, no judgments meant, but kind of just, get off of this ancient operating system. So, if you could just, like, I know Windows is, like, Microsoft is actually updating this old piece of shit that works on the internet. So yeah, kinda getting back into the swing of things is an option for me right now, because I actually need to do that. So any video ideas? Twitter, DM me on Twitter, I suppose. At RedTech7107 on Twitter. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and like this stream and stuff. Now, I will end this live stream the moment I can actually figure out how to do so. I've just figured it out. That is RedTech out for the night. Thank you and good night.